What's up, YouTube? It's your boy The Bridge, aka the most delusional Lions fan that you are ever going to meet. Okay, the reason I'm starting this channel up is because one, I always have an opinion about the Lions and how well I think they're gonna do because every year to me they Super Bowl bound, and that's all seriousness. And people always tell me like, bro, you're crazy. Like you're crazy. It's no way. It's no way. But it's like when you look at each team in the NFL. Okay, take it for instance, last year, the Lions had a legitimate shot. Like we go against Kansas City, and you know, man, I don't even like talking about it. My man, he clearly, was down. The whistle didn't blow for whatever reason, but everybody know he's down, and they allowed this man to run all the way back out and call it a fumble and count the touchdown. Without that play, Kansas City would not have beat the Lions, and people don't talk about that. But the Lions fans, we got to live with that. And then they want to apologize and all of this. I'm tired of that. So I'm here putting my opinions out. So my first, expectation or opinion that I want to put out there is for Matt Patricia. Man, we need a 10-win season. Like we need that because if you replacing Jim Caldwell took us 9-7. You feel me? And we went to the playoffs. Didn't have success in the playoffs, but we went with him. Like come on, bro. Like we not even winning 5 games. Like we went down. This is the decline. And people not talking about that enough. We had a great head coach in Jim Caldwell. He loses his job. Okay, cool. Expectations was high. But now we got all the weapons. On offense. You're a defensive guy. In my opinion, he's a hell of a defensive coach. We brought you here. You had 2 years to, figure it out. This year, man, like we can't get a 10-win season, bro. Like you got to get up out of there. And that's just real. Because it's just like you bringing all these New England guys in because you want to, show the New England way. And Detroit, and okay, cool, whatever. You're the head coach. I'm riding with you. But last year it was just like a little disappointing to me because it was like, okay, cool, Matthew Stafford, a dude that's been playing damn near every Sunday, since he got in the league, he goes down, and that was real rare for Lions fans. Stafford never goes down. We he Mr. Dependable. We used to him being there every Sunday. When you look for that Lions game, Stafford go be there, and with Stafford, y'all got a shot. Most comeback wins in the league right now. I don't get enough credit for that. People talk about it, but they don't really talk about it. Like before he went down, he was having an MVP year. So it was just like, okay, man, show me what you got. Stafford not here. If you were the head coach, then make something happen. Third string, second string, whatever quarterback we had, he should have made something happen. That's how I felt. Should have game planned more. But if you look at them games, like we was right there with a lot of teams, But I just personally felt like a lot of the players kind of just quit on him, and then he quit on the players too, And then that's how we had the whole Darius Slay situation, And to me, like I'm kind of riding with Patricia on this, because he's still with the Lions, Slay not with the Lions, So it's like, you ain't want to be there, cool, whatever, peace out, And that's the last I'm really, talk about him, because I was a fan of him, But when they gone, they gone, And then the next thing that I really want to talk about is Matt Stafford, a legend, and that's facts. The man is a legend, got most of, got the most passing yards in his first 3 years in the league than any other player. So it's just like, man, he don't get a ton of credit that I feel he should deserve because you talk about how Tom Brady make a group of receivers nobody heard of great. That's the only thing Stafford really do. Now that he don't got Calvin Johnson, he has a lot of talent. Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones and Marvin Hall. Then we got the new dude Quintez Cephas, whatever. Hopefully he do something to make me know his name, But yeah, so Stafford definitely top 3, maybe number 1, in QBs in the league. Not No, Patrick Mahomes number one QB in the league, but Stafford close second, and that's facts. Stafford close second. But then let's talk about how the offense can really do some damage to people because we got the 6'4" receiver, Marvin Hall, I believe 6'2". The Quintez Cephas, he's about 6'1", and so is Marvin Jones, about 6'2". Our receiving core is probably the most lethal receiving core in the league, and that's facts. So with a healthy Matthew Stafford, it's like, what can they do? Who gonna stop that? No defense in the league is really gonna stop that. No secondary is fucking with Kenny Galladay, and that's just to call a spade a spade. Like I can't see no corner that's gonna stop him. Who even in zone coverage he catches over the top. We haven't seen nothing like that since what Megatron, and that's saying a lot. And that's a lot of hype to live up to. But I mean, it's facts. And I don't even want to get into the whole Megatron thing because the Lions got the habit of making people retire early. But it's cool though. So I feel like our receiving core, like Marvin Jones, 62 catches last year, 800 yards, what was it, like 9 touchdowns, and I think his 9 touchdowns was probably like third or fourth in the league. Like come on, man. And then Kenny Galladay, had what was it, 11 touchdowns? Yeah, 11 touchdowns. He was first in the league with 1,100 catching, 1,100 yards. So it's like, man, we don't get a lot of credit, man. And I just feel like that really need to change. Especially like when the media covering these teams and stuff. It's like they always say, well, we're not going to hype the Lions up yet because we know what they do. But it's just like, but y'all hype up all these other teams. Cleveland, for instance. What do they do? Like what do they do? They did nothing before the beginning of last season. And they got all of this hype because they added Odell. Baker Mayfield is nothing to be hyped about. Odell, okay, maybe, but Baker, no, or whatever. So it's just like, just don't get a lot of credit, man. Stafford been doing this for what, 12 years now. And everybody know quarterbacks, they hit their prime a little different. He done seen all of these defenses, and he's reacting, a little different, more calm, he gets mad a little more, and I think that's him having high expectations of his team. You can see it when he on the field, because young Stafford, it was like he kind of popped his shoulder out of place, came back in, threw the touchdown. Like he had a lot to prove. Like he, you seen that. But now it's like, no, we here to win. Like, fuck trying to prove something. We here to win. So and you can feel that. That's why this year I feel like we Super Bowl bound. And I don't really care who have anything to say about it, but this year, man, I don't know. We gonna be seeing somebody in that Super Bowl, because I don't think Tampa Bay gonna do much this year. Granted, Tom is great, but he got a lot of weapons, but I just don't see it. Then my thing is like Green Bay, they got a lot of hype, but I don't think they gonna do anything. The Bears not gonna do nothing. They gonna change their quarterbacks week 3. Y'all hear that? Week 3 they gonna change their quarterback. Nick Foles will be starting. And then the Vikings. The Vikings were overhyped last year. Now they don't got their best wide receiver in Stephon Diggs, and that's a wrap. We all know that's a wrap. Like, cause Kirk Cousins was highly overrated to me. Then who else? Really in our division, man, that's them they not gonna do nothing. The Lions, we gonna take the division, man, and that's just facts. And y'all stay tuned for the next episode. We gonna be talking about running backs and the defense.